Making the club work for you in your through swing is absolutely crucial. And depending on the bend in the sky that you see, the golf club, how it unloads, is slightly different for all. Now, let's talk about grip just for a moment. If you've got yourself a good grip, which is up here, this is crucial for getting your through swing with the golf club in check. So we've talked about in the Ultimate Through Swing Guide, we've talked about the body, the balance needed to create maximum speed. With that maximum speed with your body, we've then matched up how your arms want to work. Getting that body speed and the arms working together will really give you the chance to get the club in the right spot in your finish to start to find the target and start to maximize the consistency. Consistency is what it's all about, isn't it, golfers? Getting the golf ball out the middle of the face and hitting yourself a lovely little draw down the fairway or even a little fade. And on that note, how we unload the golf club is crucial. How we manage this club grip and how we use the club head is fundamentally what's going to give you that chance to dictate the shape that you see in the sky. Whether you want to see a little fade down there or whether you want to see a little draw. There's your fade, there's your draw. Hitting those two shots will ultimately come down to how you're unloading the golf club. Therefore, I want you to take the golf club in your lead hand. Then take your trail hand and cradle it with your trail hand in the fingers, just below the rubber grip. Then what I want you to do is I want you to start to take the golf club back to halfway where your left arm is parallel to the floor. Now I want you to feel how your right arm is able to lengthen and how the club is able to arc around the pivot point, which is the lead hand. Now, if you've got yourself a good grip, and I know seasoned veterans of the Good Golf Coaching clan will all have an epic grip because they'll have all watched that video. This crease is the conduit that allows you to let the club swing and allow the loft not to look left. For those of you that are out there that are nutcases, that have got a bow in the left wrist and you've worked on tucking your elbow, if you allow the golf club to swing in the fashion that I'm talking about, what's going to happen is you're going to end up hitting the golf ball down the left-hand side. And I get that quite a bit with people that have adopted my grip, that they see the ball bending hard left. Well, this unload, this through swing, is really going to fix that. So get that lead hand and start to use that right arm to unload the golf club. Now you've got your lead leg into the heels. You've got the lead arm working back towards you. You found that in episode 1 and episode 2 of the Ultimate Through Swing Guide. Now we've got this golf club swinging, and as we swing through, can you see how this club shaft has laid down? It's not Tommy Fleet nonsense, umbrella finishes and all that garbage. Works well for Tommy Fleetwood, yes it does, but it probably doesn't work well for you. So that through swing where you feel the club shaft pointing to the left, not pointing to the right, is crucial for you to unload the club around this lead hand that we've got coming towards us, the hip working back, and this right arm working around. Now you can see how my right arm's across my chest, the club's unloaded, and I've still got crease in this lead hand. It's a great drill for feeling how the right arm can pivot the club head around the lead hand that sits underneath the shoulder. The hip is back over the left heel, and we've got some nice stabilization for this golf club to swing. So I'm really feeling the trade-off of the left hand and the right hand unloading the golf club through strike that's going to play around the cup of this lead hand. So as I swing down into the ball, I've got the grip feeling underneath my shoulder. I've got the club swinging, which is enabling the energy to be transferred to the club head. That swinging motion is what gives the golfer that moment of the slowing of the body and the speeding up of the head. If you don't have swing, you are not going to feel the energy, the weight of the head to project the golf ball down the fairway. Because if you feel like you've got to hold the club, Tommy Fleetwood-esque, it's not going to work well for you. So we want to make sure that this club head can swing and pivot around the lead hand. Grabbing it with the trail hand is crucial because golfers invariably are unloading the club head down. Now, the more that you allow the club head to feel like it unloads on this horizontal plane, the more comfortable you'll feel getting yourself into posture down through strike. Because you're no longer unloading the club down, because you're not thinking about tucking, swinging out to the right and in. You're unloading the club on this horizontal plane that allows that lead hand to sit underneath the shoulder, the right arm to sit across you, and the crease in the left wrist to keep the loft on the golf club. So this arm track, body action that are harmonious, now you can start to feel this golf club unload too. The club shaft feels like it unloads on a horizontal plane, which really is sympathetic with the pitch your feet are working on, your pitch your hip action's working on, and the pitch your arms are working on. So you really get a complementary unload of the golf club to the pitch that you're trying to move your hips and chest around. If you don't allow the club to swing, you're really going to lose out on some energy. And if you don't allow the club to swing, what you end up doing is getting all detached with your arms on the through swing. So this unload will really harness what I talked about in episode 1 and episode 2 of the Ultimate Through Swing Guide. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this 3-part series. I hope it's given you some insights in how to finish your golf swing. Give yourself the power to use your body, use your arms, and swing that head down through strike and beyond. Are you tired of paying too much for your premium leather golf gloves? Head over to gxgolfgloves.com. These are gloves tried and trusted by elite amateurs and tour players alike. Enter my code GOODCOACHING to receive 10% off your next order. Go try them out. You won't be disappointed. Thanks so much for watching. Do consider subscribing while you're here. And that, my friends, is good coaching.